Hi, it is day 20 of the 40 Gameful Days of Summer. We are at the halfway mark, and I am back in the same room where I announced that I'd be doing this challenge. And that's my question I'd like to start with today. So, would you rather be challenged or bored? Think about that for a second. Most people, and Jane McGonigal, I think, was the first one I heard use that quote of people would rather be challenged than bored. But it's so true, and the research bears it out, and I know it's true for me as well. And that was one of the reasons that I created this challenge. I'll tell you a little bit more about it in just a second, and the video today may go a smidge longer than some of the other ones, but it's a big day, it's halfway, yay. But we sometimes think that people don't want to be challenged, and we're worried that things are too hard in learning, when really the opposite is usually the case. People thrive on challenges. And in fact, I was reading some studies the other day, and a quarter of high school dropouts say that the reason, or one of the contributing reasons that they dropped out, was they were bored. A quarter of high schoolers. So also, when they get to the workplace, the numbers, they don't get any better. Another survey said that, we've seen the Gallup polls and a lot of things about how disengaged a lot of people are in the workplace, but this one was interesting because it asked specifically why people are bored at work. And they could vote for multiple options, but two of the options that really jumped out at me, almost half of the people responded, it was in the 40%, almost half of them responded that either and or they didn't have enough opportunities to learn new skills, or they specifically said they were doing unchallenging tasks. Wow. So how can we fix this? Well, one of the things that you might have heard me talk about before when you're applying gamification to your learning is the use of challenges. It's a nice way to reframe things. It's a nice way to get people together in team towards something. There's so many ways you can use challenges. So I applied that concept to myself. I don't ask my learners to do anything I wouldn't do. And I set out a pretty big challenge when I said 40 days. That's a lot of days, and I have to tell you, I was really kind of freaked out. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. This is really big. But again, we're here at day 20. I'm feeling great about it. I've gotten some wonderful responses from some of you, and please keep sending in the comments and the questions and everything, because I do adjust the topics as I go along based on some of the feedback I'm getting from people. Here's the challenges. The thing I'd like for you to think about today is I chose to do this challenge because I had some pretty big, at first I had to figure out why I was doing it. That was the key thing. And one of the reasons was that I realized that I was being inconsistent in sharing content with all of you. And I had tried, and I've been doing this for years. This is not a new thing, but I was a little bit of blogging and a little bit of tweeting and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I wanted to find a way to build more consistency into my sharing of content. So that was part of my challenge. Part of it was also, I love connecting with you. I love having new ways. So I tried this IGTV. I wanted to explore something new, and I encourage you always to go out and try new things. So this is my thing for you today. I want you to find a challenge for yourself. Now, you don't have to start with 40 days. That was a really big number. But 5, start with 5. You can do it. So the next 5 work days. So, for a lot of you, you're probably watching this on a Friday, and so you've got a weekend to think about it. But the next 5 work days, pick a challenge for yourself. And I'll give you a few ideas, but I want you to find something that's important to you. So maybe you do something similar to what I'm doing. Maybe 5 days in a row, you pick a topic that you are passionate about, that you know something about, and don't assume just because you know things that everybody knows that. You're an expert about certain things that I don't know, and a lot of other people don't know, and we would love to hear what you know about your area of expertise. So maybe you do that, and you can put it in whatever format you choose. And I'd love for you to leave comments and let me know so I can support you and I can find them and I can cheer you on as you do it. Maybe you want to explore your creative side. So maybe for 5 days you do something creative. And again, you have to record it. It's important that you document these things. I would hope that you would share it with the rest of us, but even if you just document it for yourself, that is huge. So maybe you take a picture each day with some theme. Maybe you pick a color or a concept or something like that, and you take a picture each day for 5 days. Or you write a poem, or however you express your creativity. You try cooking something new, whatever it is. 5 days, just 5 days. Work with me. Try it. Really, it's going to be exciting. So whatever you decide to do, create a little challenge for yourself. Go a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Just stretch those boundaries a little bit. And by all means, please share with me or share with others what you're doing. Get a buddy. Challenge a buddy to do it with you or to come up with their own challenge, whatever you do. So I know you can do it. I know I can do it. I will be back here next week with day 21 to start the second half of this challenge that I set out for myself. And I look forward to seeing all of you and talking with all of you. And I thank you all so much for your participation so far. And please share this with others if you think that they would find it valuable. I know a lot of people are getting ready to go back to school. You might need some fresh ideas. So I will see you next time. Have a great day.